government eats their own people. This government is going to punish you more than they will punish me. I'm telling you, in another 1 year, you will be crying in my office to come and represent you. I know, I can tell you.
Simple, simple. Power is transient.
Kwa ndugu yangu aliyekuwa rais wetu, kama unataka kuheshimiwa, heshimu wengine. Heshimu mali ya watu wengine. Usipoheshimu mali ya watu wengine, sisi wa Kenya wa hapa Mount Kenya tuko na maswali mingi ya zile mashamba kubwa kubwa mumejishikia, tukianzia na hapo Thika Road Nairobi, hapo Ruiru. Kabla hatujaenda Taita Taveta, kabla hatujaenda Nakuru, mali ya Mkenya ikivamiwa, hata hizo mashamba zenyu tutazivamia, na wenye hawana mashamba wapate mashamba Kenya hii. Musifikiri ati wananchi wa kawaida ndio watapoteza mali. Even you will pay a price if you continue to instigate violence and bloodshed in this country. And that is my message to none other than Uhuru Kenyatta, the sponsor, sole sponsor, singular financier of Azimio, and the mercenary that is Raila Odinga.
I am a very disturbed man this time round, because I listened to this man, Kimani Ichungwa, MP for Kikuyu, and the current majority leader. And I wondered, how can someone who has served in parliament for close to 10 years now, is actually doing his third term, can be this politically naive? Because to me, these sentiments were meant by someone who just joined politics and who doesn't really understand politics. But to a person of the like of Kimani Ichungwa to have made this statement, it is actually very worrying, because this is a statement from someone who is very politically naive. And I want to show him some few mistakes that he made. Political mistakes that might haunt him in the near future. One, I have seen you call press conferences trying to justify what you say and try to defend yourself. But I must tell you, there is no amount of defending yourself that can really convince Kenyans or anyone of sound mind that maybe what happened at Northlands, you are not involved. Even if you shout it at the top of Mount Kenya, no one will believe that you are not involved. Yes, it's true you might not be involved, but can I tell you, no one will believe that you are not involved. Why? One, you are very specific in your sentiments, and maybe your political enemies took advantage of what you said. See, one, you are very specific on the land that you want, or you thought your people should attack. Just listen. You are very specific.
Sisi wa Kenya wa hapa Mount Kenya tuko na maswali mingi ya zile mashamba kubwa kubwa mumejishikia, tukianzia na hapo Thika Road Nairobi, hapo Ruiru. Kabla hatujaenda Taita Taveta, kabla hatujaenda Nakuru, mali ya Mkenya ikivamiwa, hata hizo mashamba zenyu tutazivamia, na wenye hawana mashamba wapate mashamba Kenya hii. Musifikiri ati wananchi wa kawaida ndio watapoteza mali. Even you will pay a price if you continue to instigate violence and bloodshed in this country.
You hear? Very specific. You are mentioning a land in Ruiru, which of course, just immediately after this, or a day after what you said, it was attacked. So you are very specific. So it is very easy to link you to whatever happened, whether you are involved or not. Second, you are very specific on whose land should be attacked.
And that is my message to none other than Uhuru Kenyatta, the sponsor, sole sponsor, singular financier of Azimio and the mercenary that is Raila Odinga.
You see now, how will you be able to prove to us that you are not the people behind the attack, behind what happened? Because here you are very specific that the attack can happen. Whether your political enemies took advantage of what you said, that shows you or tells you a person of your status acted in a very politically naive way. These are not sentiments that should be coming from a leader of your state. And that's why I would ask, stop the defense and come out, apologize to Kenyans, not even to the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta. Apologize to Kenyans, because you must first admit you are very careless with your words. And that's why you are now here all over, trying to defend what you said and trying to tell people that you are not involved. Another mistake that you people are making, another very big political mistake that you people are making, is trying to be vengeful. It doesn't matter what former president Uhuru Kenyatta did to you people, but is it the time really to fight him? You had the time to fight, and that is before the elections. You fought a good fight. You won the seat, or your candidate won presidency. So you already beat Kenyatta. He is a man who is down now. And when a man is down, you don't just continue beating him. In fact, you are using a lot of time to be vengeful instead of celebrating. You have the seat. Cool down. Breathe in, breathe out. It is not time to fight Kenyatta. He is a man who is down, and you need to stop to be vengeful. It doesn't matter what he did to you. My honest opinion is that you need to bring the country together. If you leaders are the leaders advising the president, then you need to tell him that it is not time to be vengeful. Politics is over. It doesn't matter what Kenyatta is doing currently. He is a man who is down. You already beat him. So you need to move on. Celebrate the win. Don't be vengeful. And lastly, power is transient. Do not be drunk with power, because even listening to you here, this is someone who is full of power, who thinks that things will remain as they are. But remember, even government eats its own people. And I think you need to listen to this clip that was once said by Siaya governor. Then he was a senator, James Orengo, that government eats its own people. So before you get preoccupied by power, you need to remember this.
That sometimes revolutions eat their own children.
Yes.
Government eats their own people. This government is going to punish you more than they will punish me. I'm telling you, in another 1 year, you will be crying in my office to come and represent you. I know, I can tell you.
Simple. Power is transient. It isn't permanent. And you need to take a lesson from those who are there before you. Some of whom you are fighting now felt that they will remain in power. But what is happening now? The shoe is on the other side. Like the president once said. So you need to be careful with whatever you are saying, because it will come to haunt you someday. My honest opinion and advice is that it's not time to fight. It's time to breathe in, breathe out. Relax. You are the people with power. And there is nothing. It doesn't matter what Kenyatta did to you people. There is nothing currently he can do. You are the people with the sword. But you need to remember, power isn't permanent. Power isn't permanent. And so don't get drunk with power.
When power gets into your head, I can tell you, you will never remember that one day there's a bigger power, almighty, that will deal with you.